What's going on, YouTube? DFS Quarry back again with another slate breakdown for Sunday, October 7th, 2018. It's going to be a 3-game slate. With me tonight, Jared, JS Miner 87 on Twitter. Jared, not such a great day.
A lot of surprises out there in the NHL world. If you're tuning into the games, for hometowns, our home team there, Penguins, what happened today?
Murray happened. Again, we got Murray-fied. Disgusting. Anyway, I'm Joe. Find me on Twitter at JoeMiner3131. And like I said, it's a 3-game slate, so we'll go ahead and jump into it. Shouldn't take real long to break this one down. First up, we got the New York Rangers going in to face Carolina. Rangers are going to be on a back-to-back. Over-under of 6. And we got Carolina as a home favorite of -195. And looks like we're going to have Georgiev or Horhev, or I'm not quite certain how he's going to pronounce his name. The backup for the Rangers. And probably Mazurek, what you're thinking for Carolina?
Yeah, that's what the sources are showing, but this is definitely one where you make sure you tune into that Twitter and get the, once the confirmations come out after morning skate.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to think. But for breaking it down purposes, we'll just go ahead and use Mazurek.
Yeah.
Well, what do you got with the Rangers here?
I think you're seeing a consistent story there. Today they're battling in a 1-goal game here with, was it the Islanders they're playing with? Or Buffalo. I like Carolina. I'm seeing potential with them. Can New York stop what could be a potentially powerful offense with Carolina? Teravain and Aho Falk there. You got. We were saying the other day, Hamilton went there. I'm liking Carolina in this one. And out of the 3, I think this is Carolina is going to be one of my lineups as a pretty heavy stack, with the limited number of games.
Yeah, I agree with you, but I think the Rangers are showing us something here. They are the fighting team, they're not just going to lay down, it doesn't seem. So, with that being said, I still do like Carolina here, but I just want to say that, the Rangers are they're competitive anyway. They do have some good players, man. They're not done yet. I don't think they're going to, do anything as far as making the playoffs or anything, but I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility we're going to see them win quite a few games this year. But I'm with you. I really like Carolina. I think they're somewhat of an underestimated team, possibly. I do like the top line. I do like the top power play line also. And their defense it's incredible. I like it. I like Hamilton. I do like Slavin too. Justin Falk, like you said, I do. I like Carolina here. I'll probably stack them up. I mean, I'm going to 1 to 3 lineups will probably be it for me, but they'll definitely be one of my stacks. As far as goalies go, I don't think I'm going to go here. I think I have an idea where I'm going to go already, but it's not going to be in this game. Anything else on this one?
Yeah, we can move on to the next one.
All right. Next game, we got Toronto going in to face the Chicago Blackhawks. Both these teams are going to be on a back-to-back. We got a 5.5 over-under. And for some reason, I'm hoping this is a typo from where I get my lines. But Chicago is a -200 favorite at home. And we're going to have the rookie for Toronto, Garrett Sparks, in net, making his debut. Probably going to be Cam Ward, right? In Chicago?
Yeah, has that one been confirmed?
Not certain. I'm assuming.
Projected, yeah.
All right. We'll keep an eye on that one too, just in case, because they are on a back-to-back, right?
Yeah. We'll definitely keep an eye on it, post in the comments for sure once we get starting goaltenders for everyone there.
So we'll break it down, assuming it's going to be Ward, but if it does happen to be Forsberg, we'll adjust accordingly. What do you like in this one?
Yeah, I think Vegas must think that this Garrett Sparks, maybe they don't know he's a rookie. Maybe they think it's like their equipment manager suiting up or something there with that line. But you know what? Toronto's given up a lot of goals, and that's even with Frederik Andersen. Garrett Sparks maybe even be the better goalie the way you're seeing teams just put up goals. I guess not too many against Montreal, but Ottawa's lighting them up today. So I'm going Chicago here. I think you're going to see glimpses already of Chicago with Taves back is he back to that 2010 form? You got Kane scoring. I seen the other day an interesting stat that I think Chicago's like 43-0 when Kane and Taves scores a goal in the same game. Nuts. And they're both scoring. You got the Brincat. I think Chicago might maybe it's just beginner's luck to start the season, but I'm gonna get into the Blackhawks on this one, and until Toronto shows me something else, I'm gonna stay away from them.
I tell you what, I don't know if I'll do it, but I will play him in the future. Garrett Sparks. He won the Calder Cup last year. And Sparks is a good he is a good goalie, I believe. But with that being said, I really don't like this game, to be honest with you. I guess if I had to pick a side, man, I mean, I don't know. I guess I would still stay on Toronto here. I mean, they're too potent of an offense to keep continuing to play like this. That's where I'm going to land up. I mean, I just don't trust Chicago at all. I don't think you can trust Chicago at all. I mean, maybe you can talk me on to him, Jared. Are we giving up completely on Toronto? Is that how this is working already?
Nah, the more I look at the first two games, realize I think we got a game stack here. If the price is right, I think you got a game stack on this one. I can't believe Vegas even got a 5.5 on this one. I think it's going to be way over 5.5.
Right, and you know what I mean. Like Austin Matthews, is going to be the most expensive guy on the slate here, but at only 7,800, right? We can easily. We can easily fit him in. You got Tavares at 7,600. Marleau, he's only 5,800. I mean, you can easily stack this up. I see it, no problem. Patrick Kane, 7,500. You might have to go a line one with a line two, vice versa, or something like that. Because I think we could figure out a way to stack this game up. And I'm not ready to jump off Toronto yet. I still think they're good. I think they're in a good spot, and I think they're getting embarrassed. And I don't think that they're going to continue to play like this. They're going to mesh, and they are going to grow as a team. They have to. There's too much money invested here. The players know that. Coaching knows that. Management knows that. You know what I mean? This is well-foreseen run. They're going for it here. I still like them. I like the top line of Marleau, Matthews, and Ennis. I like the second line, Hyman, Tavares, and Marner. I like Kadri. Can't let him out. And if you need some salary relief, Kapanen is a good play. Don't let him out.
Well, I
Might
like the
not.
way he's been playing Kapanen.
Yeah. So keep these guys in play. This is only a 3-game slate. You can't. I think you got to look at them.
Is this the Penguins theory, right? You got to win the games, you got to score 5, with this team. What Frederik Andersen will you get this year?
Right. And I like Frederik Andersen. I'm not going to jump off him, but, with Sparks going tomorrow, like I said, he's a formidable goalie. We're going to see that. Seriously. I mean, you think about this. They let McElhinney go to keep Sparks. I mean, come on. He's a good goalie. So, you got anything else on this one?
That'll be it on that one. Let's move on to the last.
All right, next game. We got the Detroit Red Wings going into Los Angeles to take on the Kings. 5.5 over under. We got a -195. Looks like it's going to be Howard and Quick. Neither one of these teams are on a back-to-back, so that's who I would have to assume it's going to be. Do have some interest in Quick here. What do you like in this one?
Yeah, I mean, out of all 3 of them, I think this is going to be the lowest scoring of them. So maybe you get your defense goalie pairing from here. Do you go with Drew Doughty along with the Jonathan Quick? Detroit's a little harder to do. They got, Kolowski's their top-priced defenseman. I think he had a point there, or a goal the other night. So, I mean, if you wanted to play him with Howard, Howard's another one, where he's had his ups and downs. He's been in the league a good while. Part of the Detroit franchise. The line's at 195 Kings at a 5.5. I look for the Kings to actually come out angry after that overtime loss last night. I look for them to win this one. Like I said, not high scoring. I just don't see both of them as offensive as they could be. Maybe I'm wrong. I see a 3-2 game. If I like anyone here, I'm probably liking that Toffoli. Who's he paired up with? Holy moly, you got to go down far to find some up there. Anze Kopitar's there. He's a high price, so you're probably going to go lower on there for maybe Adrian Kempe. But yeah, there's some other plays here. I'm not really going to play much in this game. If I did have to throw a line in somewhere, I'm more shying away from this, except for your defense goalie pairing. I think could come from here. That's about all I'd play in this one.
Yeah, I like that idea actually. If you could fit him in Quick with Doughty, I mean, you could easily start there. Probably a little bit on the contrarian side too. Most DFS players are offensive-minded people. They're looking to score points. This is a nice way to go about sneaking in on a little 3-game slate here to kind of start your build of your lineup around that. I'm not opposed to that at all. If I do like a line out of here, like I said, like you just said, from here, from LA, I believe that my pick of the lines would go to the second power play unit. I'm not quite saying I'm going to do that, but I just think that would be a cheaper way to go. And then you could go up and get some of them other higher price guys, from Toronto or Carolina, something like that. But, you got Toffoli with Carter and Pearson and Phaneuf. You could easily pair any, that second lineup from their power play and just hope it hits, But other than that, I think I would go, you could go and save a ton of salary, honestly, if you took Quick and paired him up with Phaneuf. Phaneuf he's a formidable defensive player. They traded for him, like we discussed before, and they traded for him mid-season last year for a reason. He's good. I like him. It'd be lower salary, easy way to go. Just start a build if you're looking to get up there and get some higher price forwards. But I am on the King side of this, and I don't think it's gonna I think I would bet the under on the 5.5. I'm not going to, but I think I would. I'm more. That's all I got for that game, honestly. I got nothing else. Anything else for that one?
That is all I have on that.
All right, man. We'll run through, play the game quick, and then give our final thoughts, and we can jump out of here.
Let's do it.
All right, bud. Who you got for the diamond stack?
You know what? I like the diamond stack to go with that second line there with Chicago. Nick Schmaltz, Patrick Kane, Brandon Saad. Georgiev, I haven't seen him much. Chicago has been playing like lights out hockey, really. First couple games. That's where I'm going with my diamond stack.
You mean going up against Sparks, right?
Yeah. Right.
Sparks.
Oh, yeah. Once again, reading the wrong line.
No worries. That's a good pick. I like that pick, honestly. It's a little risky, but still a good pick. I actually believe I'm going to go with line 2 in Carolina. That will be Foegele, Jordan Stahl, and Justin Williams. Line 2 from Carolina.
My first instinct looked at that line and said the same thing, so we might be on to that
one. Snowflake stack. What do you think of this one?
You know what? I'm actually going to go with the Kopitar, Kovalchuk, Iafallo line for LA. I think LA wins this game, but they might get, the gold might come from like an Adrian Kemp, maybe even a Jeff Carter there, like you were saying there with that Toffoli Carter. I think you did earlier. Sure. I look for maybe a point or two out of that line, but I don't think you're getting much more than an 8-point combo out of all three of those.
Yeah. Once again, you get my pick. I guess I'm gonna go my Snowflake stack. Boy, I guess I'm gonna go out on a limb. Hey, let me call it. Even though I like, I'm gonna go ahead and pick him as my Snowflake stack. Maybe I'll get lucky and the goals will come from the second line, which I'm absolutely gonna have to play now, huh? But I won't anyway. I'm gonna go with line 2. I don't know, line 1. That's what we need, right? I'm gonna say it's gonna be the stack of Marleau, Matthews, and Ennis from Toronto. I like Carolina too much against the Rangers. I can't do that. So, line 2 from Toronto is quite capable. So, I'll go with them. Toronto line 1. What do you got for a Boulder Award here? Because I don't have one.
I don't have one, but we always pick one. If the cards don't fall right, as I would say earlier, just now, that I expect a point out of like Kopitar or something. But if there's any game where I see a shutout happening, I think it's Jimmy Howard with the Red Wings getting the shutout over LA. I just can't. Is the LA, are they still on that living to the past of those Stanley Cup rings in the past? Maybe they missed Justin Williams with that fourth, killer third line in the playoffs of the Stanley Cup a few years back. But you on paper, you think they should be scoring 4 to 5 goals a game, but somewhere along the line, you're lucky to get 2.
Yeah.
So Jimmy Howard's the guy to do it if it happens tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. That's a good call. Yeah, I'm going to take Mazurek. That's what I'm going to go with. Maybe he has 1 or 2 shutouts left in him. So I'll take him. I don't think it's going to be the rookie. And I don't think Quick can shut out Detroit. And if it is Ward in Chicago, it doesn't matter. I don't think anybody in Chicago can do it. So, process of elimination, I believe it to be Mazurek. And what do you think? Final thoughts on the slate?
If there's any final thought I have on this slate, and it's that I'm still trying to wrap my head around, it's the Rangers, man. It's a Jekyll and Hyde with me. Man, I can see this team putting up 4 goals tomorrow and winning in a 4-1 game against Carolina too. At the same time, you look at this line, you say, all right, you got Nemestikov played great. You pair him up. Zuccarello's been known in the past. Buchnevich, Zibanejad. I just got this gut feeling that says I'm going to be wrong on the Rangers. So, I would give them a second look for people out there that maybe, like I said, it's a 3-game slate, not many choices to go with. My gut's telling me somehow I'm going to be wrong on the Carolina, and somehow it's completely role reversed.
If you are going to do it, and you're going to run Carolina heavy. It's never a bad idea to run a hedge stack, and come back and run one lineup with the Rangers. Why not? Depending on how many lineups you're going to run, But I'm with you, and the Rangers, I got some curiosity in them. They seem to be playing well this year, and I didn't expect it. So maybe that's what, has got me held back on them a little bit. And I think that's the same for me with Chicago. I just don't understand that minus 200, and I'm always one that says, Vegas never gets it wrong. They know what's going on in all these games, but we had a lot of underdogs win today, or at least play better than we thought that they would, because I did not picture at any time the Canadians playing the Pens the way they did. I didn't see that coming. I was all over Nashville yesterday, and, although they did come back, and score some goals, I did not see it was the Islanders, right? They were playing,
Rangers, right?
Rangers, yeah. The Islanders, I'm certain. Pretty certain. I don't want to be wrong. Yeah, because didn't the Rangers play the Sabres?
That's today. Oh, you're talking today's game. Yeah, today was yeah.
The Islanders.
I thought you were talking about the other night.
Yeah, I was wrong. I can't. Wow. The Islanders too. I'm not. It's weird right now, in my opinion, and I think it's going to settle out here a little bit as we move on. Get a couple more games going here. Maybe we got some teams playing above their heads right now. Possibly. Just trying to prove a point or make a statement. So, they got some added motivation in there. But I believe that the better teams in the league will start rising to the top. You know what I mean? And they'll rise fast.
Yeah, you look at, Yinzer on hockey there today said it. Toronto's even missing William Nylander. I mean, what did he have, like 50 points last year in a contract dispute? He comes back. My God, that team just got potent, even more potent.
Exactly. And, they are still meshing as a team. That's what people don't understand. When you have Tavares coming over there from what he was basically him as the team, right? He played incredible in New York. So
over the summer.
So like I said, I think it's going to start to level out here a little bit, and things will start to come together. We'll see what happens here. I do like Carolina today for this slate here. Got some interest in Mazurek. GPP, I got some interest in Sparks. I look for LA to win tomorrow, but I'm with you. I think it's going to be kind of low scoring. LA looks a little broken, if you understand what I mean. They don't seem to be what you would think that they would be on paper right now. And Detroit's Detroit. Whatever. Um, they'll figure it out. I don't think that they're a top tier team in the NHL by any means.
If rumors true and Yzerman's heading to Detroit, though,
look out.
With what he done in Tampa, that's going to be an organization again.
He's impressive. I mean, he built a team in Tampa. That team is there. So, it's on them, honestly, right? He gave them the pieces. So Tampa, as a team, will take and they'll do with that whatever they so choose to do. But they can never say that the team was not there because it's there, and it's there right now, no doubt. Tough game today for them with Florida.
Overtime win, though.
Well, hey, a win is a win, right? Confidence builder. Like I said, Florida's competitive team too. So we'll see how this all works out for us tomorrow. We'll try to confirm all the goalies in the comment section below. And we do ask you, like we said before, drop us your picks in there. Don't be, you got an opinion, let it diamond stack for us. Who you think is going to go off? Anything you want to do, no problem. We're here to listen to you guys too. We're, what I mean? We don't get paid to do this or anything like that. So feel free, like I said, you can follow us on Twitter and we'll try to keep you up to date as possible. And, like we're giving you our best educated opinions. You know what I mean? We spend all day, every day doing this kind of stuff. We're, somewhat hockey fanatics. Jared more so than I am, but we're interested in this. And we said before, there's not much out there for it, so we're doing the best we can. Leave a comment, subscribe, share, tell your friends about us. Hell, even buy a billboard if you got the extra cash laying around. What do you think, Jared?
Yeah. I mean, best words of advice I can give to people out there, hang in there. You and I both know there's been some frustrating days with preseason that we definitely weren't fans of. And then, the past couple of days have just been oddities. Kind of wait till every team gets about 7 to 10 games in there. You get some stats to look at. You'll be able to play your picks a lot better. I mean, like you said, Ottawa's putting up 5 goals. No one thought they'd even win a game, it seemed. That Sherratt, I think, had 4 points tonight. Jeez.
Right. And people are playing impressive. I mean, not all these quote-unquote hockey analysts can be wrong, right? I just think some teams are playing above their head right now. They're just trying to make a statement. Now, will it last? I don't think so. Is it possible? Sure. I mean, nobody really thought Vegas would have did what they did last year. So anything is possible. That's why they play the games, and there's no guarantee, no guaranteed way to build the perfect lineup each and every single night. I can't give it to you. Jared can't give it to you. No one can do that. And anybody who says that they can do that for you, they're crazy. It doesn't work like that. This is hockey. This is a very team-oriented sport. It takes precision passes with precision timing, with excellent skaters to be able to score a goal on an excellent goalie. There's 31 teams in the league, and there's 31 starting goalies in the league all around the world. These are the best players on ice, and they're out there for a reason. They're getting paid millions of dollars to do what they do. They're not all that bad. So variance is what it is, and you can't look at it any other way. There's ups and there's downs. DFS is a roller coaster. We ride the highs when we got them, and we bitch, moan, and complain when we're in the bottom of the valley. You know what I mean? So that's just the way it works. Well, with that being said, Jared, I guess we'll catch you tomorrow to break down a bigger slate. I didn't look ahead to see how many games are going to be on the next slate for Monday there.
I think there's 4 for Monday.
Well, 4's better than 3. I'd prefer, 6 or 7, something to really sink our teeth into and look at, but it'll work out. With that being said, guys, we're going to jump out of here, right?
Yep, you got it. See you next time.
All right, see you, Jared. See you guys.